The time is 12 noon on this Monday afternoon, January 21st, 2019. It is time now for the Peter Channel News Report on this Monday afternoon, January 21st, 2019. Good afternoon, everybody. I am Peter J. Wiggins. It is 12 noon on this Monday afternoon, and we got a temperature of 6 degrees in Norton, Massachusetts. Top stories on the Peter Channel News Report on this Monday is Kamala Harris joins Democratic presidential field. Trump tweets 40 times on day 30 of shutdown. Our new video shows the different side of the encounter between a Native American elder and teens at an MGA yachts. Giuliani complicates the Trump Moscow story for the president. While an NFL rule allows Roger Goodell to reverse Rem Saints backup, but would it actually use it? J.C. Penney struggles to avoid same fate as Sears. Martin Luther King Jr. National Park reopens up for all he thinks were private grant. Members of the group given food and water and migrants convicted of misdemeanors. GOP Texas Representative Hurd will. Hurd calls border quest is a myth. University of Oklahoma sorority kicks out member over blackface video. Afghanistan attack. More than 100 security officers killed and Taliban now installed on a military base. Israel strikes Iranian military targets in Syria. Chinese authorities says world's first gene-edited babies were illegal. Trump is skipping Davos this year, but it probably won't matter. Calls for escalate for Trump trend shutdown and trade war amid fears of economic slowdown. Google fined 50 million euros of GDPR violation in France. Dow futures and Bitcoin look shaky as U.S. celebrates market holiday. The Tesla Model 3 is finally approved for European roads. Super blood wolf moon eclipse was super awesome. Prehistoric shark with spaceship-sized teeth discovered in an ancient riverbed. Earth is caught in an asteroid scene, and you probably didn't even notice. Yole rocket carrying U.S. spy satellite is launched into orbit. And blood pressure medication recall for cancer caustic carcinogens and Portland Trailblazers fan may have been exposed to measles, officials said. Most parents still rely on myths to avoid colds. In Brockton, a city man was arrested Sunday night and charged with a stabbing his brother. Officers spotted a 21 Market Street Fair reported Saturday about 7:37 p.m. One responding officer were told that a man was stabbed in the throat by his brother. And once officers arrived on the scene and learned it was unclear that if the suspect was still inside the home, additional officers were tasers and a ballistic shield responded to the home. The victim, a 23-year-old man, was taken by ambulance to Good Samaritan Medical Center and brought with serious injuries, but he expected to survive. Police were told the suspect, 31-year-old Antonio Oliver, left the home. Officials searched the area, including the back of their home where their weapons were drawn, but did not immediately locate him. Just over an hour after responding to the scene, police came out and located Oliver just east of 21 Market Street, quoted police for communication. Police said he did not immediately complete elaborate commands by soon after taking custody without using all about 8:48 p.m. Oliver was arrested and assault charges were scheduled to ring Tuesday in Brockton District Court. Police believe not was the user of the incident was taken from butcher block inside the home. And police spokesman said he cannot provide any information incident because of domestic violence laws. The weather system that dumped heavy snow over the Midwest and Northeast this past weekend of the weekend has been linked to 6 deaths across the country. Music parade Martin Luther King Jr. Day. Kamala Harris announces run for president. The death toll after gaslight pipeline explosion in Mexico Friday night occurred large groups for sealed fuel rose to 85 people. Peter Joe New Storm, 12:04. Time out for a sports report. Boston Celtics take out Miami. Game time 6 o'clock in the Garden. Tom Brady was likely to beat Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs. The NFL baseball conference street this time in the field. And Burner Falls, the subset of red leave the watershed. And refs explanation of blown Saints Rams calls unacceptable. Peter Cheldusan, 12:04, Sun on this Monday afternoon, and it's time now for a Peter Channel traffic and transit check. Baby! Let's study off on the MBTA where the Middlebury Trade 014 at 11:10 a.m. inbound is operated 5 minutes late and reaches the substation to later arrival with equipment. Needham Line Trade 609 11:15 a.m. from substation operated. Substation operated 5 minutes beyond schedule. Providence Line train 8:18, 11:50 a.m. from Providence to stop at 5 minutes beyond skill between Providence and substation. And the ferries are looking good. How was the matter with New England? 91, northbound side, and a southbound side. Little Swan, I-84, Harvard, Connecticut. Route 9, eastbound side, Little Middletown, Connecticut. 395 at the southbound side to Plainfield, Connecticut. Route 295, southbound side, Little Route 6 in Johnston. Route 6 on the westbound side, so between Providence and Johnston, between the 6 and connector. Route 295. Route 6 on the westbound side, Little Barnesville stretch, 120 southbound side. Slow around the Route 3 in Burlington, Vermont, Burlington, Massachusetts, and 291 at northbound side, a little slow around the Springfield area, around the Mass Pike, 91 southbound side, Little Sweden. Amherst. And 89 southbound side, Little Montpelier, Vermont. 87 and 89 and 91, both ends of the U.S. Canadian border and the United States 89, northbound and southbound side, also between Montpelier, Vermont, and the U.S. Canadian border. 91, both ends between 93 and Littleton, New Hampshire, and all the way up to the U.S. Canadian border, and 87 and southbound side, and then northbound side, also and U.S. Canadian border in upstate New York and Vermont. Peter Cello Dustov, 1206, time now for us. Weather report. It is a bitter cold day in front much of New England today, yes. Looking at temperatures, it is in the below zero readings, the single numbers, and it's 10 in Plymouth and 11 in Chatham and 12 in Acadia Park, as it is a cold day in the New England region, and seeing some snow flurries off Provincetown, Massachusetts, and snow flurries on New Brunswick and down on Lubec, Maine, and snow flurries in upstate New York and up at the west of Montreal and east of Montreal and southern Quebec. We are under a wind chill advisory until Tuesday at 8 a.m. It's very cold wind chills. Wind chills low as 15 below zero. And the portions of southeastern Massachusetts and northern and southern Rhode Island. There's also the coast of today's the towns of Taunton, Brockton, Plymouth, and Fall River. The Bedford, the Manor Poison, and Providence, Coventry, West Greenwich, East Greenwich, Warwick, West Warwick, Bristol. There against it, Westerly, Newport until 8 a.m. on Tuesday. Okay, let's take a look at our forecast. It goes like this. Martin Luther King Day, chance of flurries before 3 p.m., then a chance of flurries after 5 p.m. Increased skies, a cold high about 7 degrees, wind chill about as low as 14 below. Northwest by 10 to 30 miles gust high, 37 miles on Tuesday. Most of the country early evening gradual will blow about 1 above, and wind chill about as low as 15 below. Northwest by 10 to 30 miles gust high, 26 miles on Tuesday. Sunny skies, 24 degrees, wind chill about as low as 12 below. Northwest by 69 miles on Tuesday night, a partly skies, but 14 degrees on west, wind about 5 miles coming. Common evening for Wednesday at just snow for 10 a.m. Then a rain likely clouds about 44 degrees. Southwest by 5 to 11 miles an hour. Gust high 21 miles an hour. Just pitches. 7% little distribution expected for Wednesday night. Rain out low at 41 degrees. Southwest by 10 miles. Gusts just pitches 9%. Thursday rain remain before 5 p.m. High 51 degrees. A low 26. Southwest by 7 to 11 miles an hour. Just pitches 60% for Friday. Most sunny part gusts but 37 about 50 degrees. West by 5 8 miles an hour for Saturday. Most less by 27 degrees. West by 7 to 9 miles an hour for Saturday night. Chance snow showers, podcast, but 14 degrees westbound 5 to miles on cover the live variable DDD chance rate 30% for Sunday at chance of snow showers. Most of the cast about 32 degrees, south about 3 to 6 miles an hour. Chance rate is 40%. Right now, not in its first cast, and it's 6 miles. And that's me for the Peter Channel. New news water this Monday afternoon, 21st, 2019. Viewers, hope you have a good afternoon, a goodbye day to the doll. See you. Hope you have a wonderful day.